Show Awards for the most unforgettable television commercials of the year.
Mrs. Phyllis Ackerman of Richfield, Connecticut. You've been a housewife for 24 years, haven't you?
Yes.
How do you manage to keep your hands looking so soft and smooth? Why, they're like a teenager's.
Oh, why, thank you, but I owe my soft hands to Jay.
Yes, Jay, the household detergent that's milder than mild.
No, not that Jay. Jay!
Who would think I had a headache last night? Thanks to Bufferson, the pain reliever that works while you sleep, I feel terrific.
Such a beautiful morning, darling. Why don't you and I take a little walk in the woods?
Not now, I have a headache.
In order to get your daily requirement of vitamins, you would have to eat all the food on this table. It's just not good. Or you can take One Away vitamins. One Away has all our daily requirements in just one pill. So make up your mind. Eat all the food on this table, or take One Away. And this is a whole lot easier.
Hi. You know, you may find this hard to believe, but I'm going to start 6 cars with dead batteries with just one Deers Cyhard battery. Ready? Here we go.
Oh, shoot, I need a plumber.
Need a plumber? Find it fast in the Mellow Pages. Good morning, Sie. And how's it going? Say, do you know I used to be a biggie in Europe? That's why I find it hard to believe that everybody doesn't recognize me. That's why I carry an American Express credit card. It's all the identification I need.
Will there be anything else, sir?
A 9.
Do you have any other identification?
Hi, Kathy.
Oh, hi, Trudy.
I see you got some new braces.
Yeah, wonderful.
You know Kathy, don't you?
Boy.
Hi. Hi. You know, you may find this hard to believe, but I'm going to start these 6 cars with dead batteries with just this one Deers Cyhard battery. That's right. Here we go. Yes, sir. Deers Cyhard. Just one battery. Hey! Hey!
Try A Salty. It doesn't taste fishy.
I don't want that. It tastes fishy.
A salty doesn't taste fishy.
Yes, it does taste fishy.
I'm telling you, it doesn't.
Yes, it does.
Will you just try it?
Hey, it doesn't taste fishy. I wondered why.
It's a veal cutlet, you dumb clown. Ladies and gentlemen, the fabulous Pointer Sisters.
special dish. Get a large can of molasses.
So we'll have something sweet.
And we'll save the bones for Henry Jones, 'cause Henry don't eat no meat. Henry don't like gravy. He don't dunk or dip. He don't need no napkins, 'cause the things he eat don't drip. One day we had a banquet.
It really was big.
They started off with short ribs,
Then they finished up with steak.
but when the feast was over,
Brother Henry just kept his seat.
and we served the bones to Henry Jones, 'cause Henry don't eat no meat.
Our banquet was most proper.
Right down to demitasse,
From soup
to lox and bagels.
and pheasant under glass.
Without the chops were mellow.
He said his chops were big.
We served the bones to Henry Jones, 'cause Henry don't eat no meat.
He shouts for bean sprouts.
Henry don't eat no meat.
Come to give him bacon.
Henry don't eat no
You're gonna
meat.
be in the street if you give him some meat.
Henry don't eat no
He's
meat.
been on fish since '66.
Henry don't eat no
And he
meat.
gets kicks eating celery sticks.
Henry don't eat no meat.
Choking grease when eating that cheese.
Henry don't eat no meat.
He's in the mood for seafood.
Henry don't eat no meat.
But he acts like one
Seafood, Henry.
Two all fish patties, special sauce, so that's cheese, pickles, onions on set of seed bun.
Oh, yeah.
May I have your attention, please? Thank you. It gives me a great pleasure to introduce to you my running mate this year for the office of Councilman of Albin County, my very close friend, Mr. John D. Hartman. Johnny?
Thank you, Charlie. Gentlemen, it is a privilege to be here this evening. As candidate for office, I have been wanting to speak to your organization for some time. Now, much has been said during this campaign, and tonight I'd like to clarify some of these specific points. Although the office of county councilman is an important one, over the years it has not been utilized to the fullest. Charlie. Now, I can make the office work the way it was intended as originally designed in the county charter. Now, this office needs an active, vigorous director for the problems of our community. Now, let's face it, the problems are growing each and every day. This county is not providing adequate services. Now, why? Because the priorities are being misdirected. This need not be the situation if we reevaluate the importance of better community relations against this background. Now, the state should not be our protector. We must tend to our own needs. Now, as a community, we must be strong, and we can be. Now, raising taxes is not the answer, but utilizing the taxes through a better distribution program can and will help. Charlie. Now, there are many ways to... Charlie. There are many ways to implement the program that I just spoke about a moment ago. Now, let's consider the ways. Should we operate largely outside the normal structure of the state government concerning the new corporation program? It's an important question. Now, to me, that's like... Well, to me, like walking a straight line to oblivion. That's what I said, like walking a straight line to oblivion. Now, such a program will not allow us to draw manpower and other resources without putting a burden on our budget. Otherwise, we, in effect, will be supporting a program that is not designed for our needs. And the needs of our community are first and foremost in my priorities. Now, granted that there has been criticism against my approach to this controversial issue, but my critics have all expressed loyalty to the Anderson bill. Is this not a contradiction in itself? All right, so am I all alone on this issue? I don't think so. Now, the agency should have the power to launch subsidiaries and related facilities. Its power should be expanded rather than phased out. Now, there should be a new way and a new rate to place the flat rate for the old method that does not allow flexibility. Flexibility is the key word, ladies and gentlemen, and in the end, that's what it all boils down to. The incumbent councilman says I am operated under a misguided notion. But I will say this again and again. I will say this again and again. I am not operating out of a misguided notion. Is it wrong to think that there is a better way through greater efficiency? We must look in new directions. Shit. Changes that will improve our community. For we all know that progress comes from change. Is it a misguided notion to want a better standard of living for our community? Have a plan and follow it. And it's always been my slogan, for you must know where you are going if you are going anywhere at all. I believe in standing up and being counted. I feel a man must look into his inner resources and see what he comes up with. Give me your vote. Let me lead this community to a new era. An era of new responsibility. It can be done. Leadership, strong leadership can make it happen. And who is more qualified to give you this leadership but me and Charlie Factor, my running mate? At this time, I'd like to give him the microphone. But perhaps I should speak for Charlie.
Waiter?
So what were you saying, Harriet?
Well, Felicia, I was telling you my troubles and woes. I was saying that nobody ever notices me. I just don't feel like I'm in touch with the world. I don't feel like I'm a part of anything. Waiter? You know what I mean? I was telling you that I feel insignificant.
Nonsense.
Nonsense. What about the time that I was out of work for a whole month? I was homesick and nobody even noticed. They didn't even replace me.
Well, they can't account for every person in every department.
I'm the only one in my department. Waiter.
Harriet, you know how large companies are.
Waiter.
Waiter,
Yes, madam?
I think I'll have a shrimp cocktail, please, and a steak well done.
Shrimp cocktail, steak well done. Thank you, madam.
Waiter.
Waiter,
Yes, madam?
she would like to order also.
She?
Me.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't notice her. What would she like?
What are you having, Felicia?
Steak and a shrimp cocktail.
Well, I'll have the same thing, only I'd like my steak rare, please.
Thank you.
Well, now, what were we talking about?
Me. You sure? Don't you remember? I was telling you how I feel like I'm a nobody.
Oh, yes, and that's ridiculous, Harriet.
And why don't I have a place setting?
Busboy, we're missing a place setting here.
You have one.
Not for me, for her.
She joining you?
See, we came in together.
Oh, you did? Oh, good. Well, I'll get you one then. Right?
And here's your shrimp cocktail.
Thank you.
Is it good? See, I didn't get mine.
Did you order one?
I ordered the same thing you did, Felicia.
Waiter,
Yes, madam?
she didn't get her shrimp cocktail.
Who?
Me.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'll get you one.
You see what I mean? It's like I'm the invisible woman. Nobody pays any attention to me at all.
Excuse me, will you be using this chair?
I'm sitting in it.
Oh, I'm sorry. The waiter said no one was using it. Sorry.
Gee, I feel awful eating while you're still waiting.
That's okay.
Hey, why don't you take my shrimp cocktail?
No, I
No, it's
couldn't,
okay. Go
Felicia.
ahead.
No,
I've had enough. I've had enough.
But I don't have a fork.
Waiter, could you please bring her a fork?
It does look good.
It's you here?
What happened to your shrimp cocktail?
No.
Okay, here's your steak.
Is my steak ready?
I beg your pardon?
I bet my steak isn't there. It's me. I'm talking. My steak. I ordered it rare, and mine should probably have been here before hers.
Who took your order?
You did?
Well, let me see. Table 8, lunch for 1. Well, if you want a steak, I'll bring you a steak.
Got butter on your forehead.
You noticed?
Gee, Harriet, I feel awful. I'm the one who recommended this
No,
restaurant.
it's okay. It happens to me all the time. Well, I better just go wipe this grease off my forehead. I'll be back. Felicia, you see what's happening here, Felicia? You see this? This is what I was telling you about, Felicia. The man's just wheeling me around and doesn't even know. Doesn't even notice me. Oh, Felicia.
Hi, Harriet. What a pleasant surprise.
That did it. Okay, I'm gonna put an end to this right now. Can I have your attention, please? I'm talking to you! I want everybody here eating right now in this restaurant to hear me and to know right here and now that I am a somebody! I exist! I'm a person! I'm a living, breathing human being, and I want attention! And I demand attention!
What happened?
I don't know. Must have tripped over something. Must be the rug.
The story of Cinderella has taken many forms. It's been a motion picture by Walt Disney, an opera by Rossini, and a TV musical by Rodgers and Hammerstein. Well, tonight we'd like to bring you our version of Cinderella. Cinderella Gets It On.
Once upon a time in the land of the Sunset Strip, there was a groovy pad. And in this pad, there hung out a mother and her 3 funky daughters by her first stud.
Life is a super gig. I can dig it. Long as you got control. I got it, baby. Life is a super gig.
When you got soul. I can dig it. Just let it roll.
I can dig it.
With a little soul.
Right on! You out of sight. Give me 5, mama. Dynamite! Life is a super gig. When you got soul. I can dig it. I can dig it. When you got soul.
Dig-a-dig-a-doo.
The mother also had a stepdaughter who came with the second dude. This chick's name was Cinderella. The stepmother and the stepsisters were all cool with the chicks, but Cinderella was the flip side. She was square.
Hi-ho, everyone.
Cinderella, where you been? We done laid bread on you 18 hours ago to pick up them tickets at the disco for the big rock concert tonight.
Yeah, and the king of rock himself is gonna be there, Elton John. Can you dig it? Don't you know every right-on dude in town's gonna make that scene tonight?
Well, I'm sorry I was so tardy, but I had to wait in line for 18 hours. But I got the last 4 tickets.
Oh, one for me. One for me. And one for me.
And one for me.
Me. Let's get it all together.
Cinderella, Cinderella. Cinderella, Cinderella.
Cinderella, catch my G.
Shine my shoes now. Cinderella, this is too tight. Cinderella, Cinderella, tie my blouse.
Cinderella, clean the house.
While we're dancing at the disco tonight.
Cinderella, you're clutch.
Cinderella, you're a drip. Cinderella, you ain't nothing but happy. What you gotta be is hip. Cinderella, Cinderella. Cinderella, Cinderella.
Cinderella, where's that hookah bee?
Brush my hair now. Cinderella, give me a light. Cinderella, Cinderella, here's my hat.
Cinderella, feed the cat.
While we're dancing at the disco tonight. Cinderella, you're a klutz. Cinderella, you're a drip. Cinderella, you ain't nothing but happy. What you gotta be is hip. Cinderella, you're a drag. Cinderella, you're nowhere. Cinderella, baby, what is your bag? Cinderella, you're a square, square. You're a square.
Cinderella, you're a drag. Cinderella, you're nowhere. Cinderella, baby, what is your bag?
Cinderella, you're a square. Square. You're a square.
I wish, I wish, I wish, I wish,
I wish I were foxy. I wish I were sleek. I wish I were some kind of super chick. A chick who would blow your mind. Tina Turner and Cher combined. If I
Mother Marcus?
You're my fairy godmother?
You're expecting maybe Tinkerbell? Why, but first let me sit. My wings are killing me. Lord, what a day I've had. What miracles I've wrought. I got a doctor to make a house call. I got my son to visit me. And I saved New York City from bankruptcy.
Golly gee. Do you think you can make a miracle for me?
Could I make a miracle? Does the Colonel have ribs?
Could you make me into a hip chick?
You want me to make you into a lipschitz?
No, a hip chick. I want to be a superstar, and I want to go to the Rock Palace.
All right. That's what you wish. That's what you get. You are what you wish. A bird is a fish. A shrimp is a knish if you wish. A lox is a clam. A bagel's a yam. Pastrami's a ham if you wish it. You could wish a prince would drop in for a chat.
I could? Could I also wish my chest was not so flat?
We'll see.
But it's getting late.
It's time to create. With luck you'll inflate if you wish. But first, get me 245 speed records with a hole in the middle.
Here's Lawrence Welk and Guy Lombardo.
Good enough. Do you also happen to have...
A pumpkin?
No, a pumpernickel. A pumpernickel round should...